What's going on today, everybody? Well, it's about time we start working back on the old Subaru, so I got a couple parts that came in and we're gonna go ahead and install them. First thing that we gotta get done is we gotta go ahead and pop the hood. Well, today I'm actually going to go ahead and replace the old hood struts on the Subaru so that my hood will open a little bit further. Now I've got the Grimmspeed hood kit for my car, and we're going to go ahead and install it. There it is. We've got two new hood struts, as well as a couple mounting brackets and some supplied hardware and some stickers. So we'll go ahead and we'll start doing this. Now I'm going to go ahead and do one side at a time so the hood doesn't fall down on me. So here's a better look of what's actually in the bags. You got your two struts, you've got the bolts, you got two nuts and four bolts, and then both sides of your mounting brackets, and then it comes with these sweet little stickers that will actually go on here, and you can put them wherever you need to. So that's pretty slick. Now to do this, we're going to need a couple of tools. We need a 12mm and a 10mm, an open end wrench 12 and a 10mm socket to get the stuff off the car. And then to put it on, it looks like we're going to need a 1/2" wrench for the side that actually has the silver side, and then a 13 seems to fit the best on the side that has a gold nut. So we'll go ahead and get to installing these. So we're going to start by removing this one down here. Now this is a 12, and then we'll go ahead and move up here and remove both of these, which are 10s, and that will allow our mounting and our shock to come off of the hood. Now I've got my old shock right here next to the new one, and you can see that if we put these ends perfectly in line, there isn't that much of a difference really in ends, but there is. It's not until you put one of these brackets where it actually goes that you can tell that the bolt holes have moved substantially. Now I assume that the hood would be held up enough by one strut. I was definitely wrong, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab something to prop this up, maybe a 2x4 or something to help prop it up so I can get the actual mounting brackets on the new one onto the car, because one does not hold it up quite as well as I thought it would. On the back of your old strut, there should be an isolator. Now this is just like a little gasket to help with vibrations, so we'll go ahead and we'll just put that one back on. And then this is our driver's side, and then the passenger side looks exactly the same, except this bend is the other way. So we'll go ahead and install this one on our driver's side and put our isolator in, and we'll go ahead and put it in the same bolt holes that we had for the original one. There it is. We've got the bracket installed with our new hardware, and our isolator is in the back. Now we're going to go ahead and take our shock and install our shock into this bottom mount and get that in there. Unlike the OEM, this one's actually an upside down mount to where the actual shock body goes up top and the gold goes to the bottom. This bolt and this bolt are two different thread pitches, and the supplied nut that they give you only fits on this side. So that means that this one has to go up to our mount, which will go up here, and then our gold one has to go down on the body harness because they're two different thread pitches, so they don't thread in. I tried threading this one into the bottom because I would assume it was the same as our factory style, but this one will start to thread in, but it all of a sudden gets really hard and won't finish threading in. So I checked it with the supplied nut, and the supplied nut only threads onto this end. That being said, we're going to go ahead and probably undo the other side because I can't get this gas shock down far enough because it is very, very stiff. So I've gone ahead and I've installed the driver's side already, just really quickly just threaded the nut on there so I could get the other side off and get this propped up. So now we'll go ahead and install the other side. I've got it halfway installed. We'll go ahead and prop it up, get the actual nut on it. Last thing to check is to make sure that you clear on your struts. So we'll slowly lower our hood down and make sure that both sides clear, and they just barely clear, nothing hits, and it closes. Not gonna lie, I fully did not expect to have the hood open as far as it does. I wanted it to open up a little bit more, but that is literally like 90 degrees from the engine bay. It's gonna make it so much easier working on, because I've always hated when you go to the side, like go over the fender, and you go to get in the engine bay and you're bonking your head on stuff. You're trying to like shine a flashlight and you can't quite get far enough because the hood's in the way. And this is just gonna make everything so much easier for looking inside the hood and getting inside the engine bay. So fully excited about this one. Can't wait to start working on the engine again and get some stuff put into it and see how well this hood actually works. Now that I probably won't even have to take it off when I go to do any engine work. I could pull that engine out and not have to take the hood off now. That's how far it opens up. So that's amazing. Well, with that, the new hood struts are installed. I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy them. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. If you found it useful, give it a big thumbs up. If you like what we're doing here, don't forget to subscribe. Take it easy, everyone. Peace.